bonus, bonus, gotta keep a bonus.
Well, hello there all, Retro Rob here, and welcome to Retro Rob Plays Everything. Every so often I cover Fanatical Mystery Bundles on this channel, and today is the Mystery Gem Bundle. That's right, a bunch of gems. If you're not familiar with what I do here, basically I order 10 keys. That's usually what I order. Then I take a look at each key, tell you what my opinion is of them, and whether I thought they were any good or not. And then I put it in the spreadsheet of ultimate judgment, where I total up the value of the keys as based on Steam at the moment I'm recording this, and then compare it to previous months or previous bundles. Anyway, how much this is worth, or whether it's worth it to you. I'm talking about the bundles, not this video. Video's always worth it. It really depends on how flexible of a gamer you are. I'm really flexible, so I tend to like these. If you're not, and you only like one kind of game, and the bundle isn't related to that kind of game, you're probably not going to like it so much. But anyway, let me know what you think of this bundle in the comments down below. Let's get going. Alright, here's the page for the Mystery Gem Bundle. We'll be choosing 10 mystery keys for $7.49, which is a number that will inevitably meet. I could win a 27-inch Alienware monitor. Wouldn't that be sweet? Yeah, not gonna happen. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Introducing the Mystery Gem Bundle, packed with surprises, prizes, and premium games. Unlock up to 25 random Steam keys per purchase from a pool of over 600 incredible games, spanning massive AAA blockbusters to hidden indie gems. Again, I'm going to remind you that most of the time it's the hidden indie gems. The more you pick, the bigger your savings. But that's not all. Golden gems await. These ultra rare prizes contain elite game collections worth over $1,000. You could uncover titles such as Silent Hill F, Digital Deluxe. Is that like the classic remake? Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater, Digital Deluxe. Why is it just F? Oh well. Anyway, Cronus, the new Dawn Deluxe Edition, Hell Is Us Deluxe Edition, and Dune Awakening, which actually I hear is pretty good. And the excitement keeps growing. Over the next 8 weeks, we'll be dropping fantastic new prizes into the bundle and revealing our competition winners once the event ends. All right, you ready for this? Let's take a look at what I got. All right, here we go with our Mystery Gem games. All 10 of them. By the way, if you're a person who does videos on this topic and you're curious as to how I've got these broken out instead of having to go through the animation, if you go over to your product library section, you'll be able to reveal each one individually instead of using their animation. So anyway, hope that helped you if you're one of those folks that does that. All right, here we go. Mystery Gem game number 1. Alchemy Story. I bet it's going to be cutesy and with 16-bit graphics. Let's find out. Alchemy Story. Discover a world of magic, cute creatures, and adventure in Alchemy Story, a casual farming simulation game. Grow your garden, brew potions, care for your pets, and meet new friends. This is a pretty popular genre right now. It's not one that I'm hugely into, but not a bad game. Anyway, it's sitting on 165 mostly positive reviews. Was released back in 2020. Developed and published by Cozy Bee Games. Yeah, Cozy is the name of the genre too, I believe. It's similar to Dave the Diver, okay, which is not quite cozy, really. Steam Deck playable, and $19.99, Windows only. And game number 2 of the Mystery Gem Game Bundle is Golf versus Zombies. That sounds like a win to me. My kind of thing. I do like zombies. Golf vs. Zombies is an arcade golf simulator with RPG elements which combines golfing precision with action-packed combat against the undead. Hell yes! Yes! Now we're talking. Grab your clubs and get your golf cart, for in this zombie apocalypse, there's only golf. Now, if this game's good, this is an example of why I like bundles, because I never heard of this game, and it looks like something I definitely like to try out. So that's good. Developed by Sleepwalking Potatoes, published by Untold Tales and Hyper Strange. It's sitting on what? Yeah, 19 I said? 19. Okay. Not a lot of reviews. So this is definitely like, if I like it, it's an undiscovered gem. Going down, it's similar to Goat Simulator. We'll see. And how about that Steam Deck compatibility? Unknown. Yeah, it doesn't have enough purchases. It is $9.99. Windows only. Wish it had a Mac version, to be honest. Game number 3. Survivor Cells. That sounds like a winner too. I'm hoping it's a Survivor style game because I absolutely love that genre. Survivor Cells. Discover the beauty and fragility of life. In Survivor Cells, a unique survival game against viruses and bacteria, which strategically combines the elements of roguelite, bullet hell, and tower defense in a challenging experience. Sounds like an interesting mix. Your destiny depends on your agility and choices. How far will you get? 36 positive reviews, developed and published by Yaw Studios. I like the graphic style on this one. And the menu system that I'm seeing right here actually looks pretty good. Sometimes games fall flat on that, this style of game. The survival style of game. Anyway, let's see. Similar to Mega Bonk. Yeah, I mean, it's a Survivor game. I got a million Survivor games, so who knows? Is it Steam Deck compatible? Unknown. Does use an Xbox controller, though. It's $4.99. Windows only. Okay, what's our next game? Worms Revolution. Heck yeah, that's a good win right there. Love Worms. Worms Revolution includes level editor. Worms Revolution is the latest game in the classic turn-based strategy series to come to the PC. I actually do have this version of Worms. I didn't think I did, but I definitely do. I will say that I've been playing Worms since the days on the Amiga. In fact, we used to throw parties, and this game would be there for years because, we're all a bunch of nerds, to be honest. Anyway, sitting on 2,187 very positive reviews, well deserved, released in 2012, published and developed by Team 17. Of course, they're classics, these guys. And looks like I played it for 2.3 hours. So I'm guessing there's another version that I had that I liked better. It's playable on the Steam Deck. What else do I have to say here? Windows only. $14.99. All right, our next Mystery Gem game is Other War. First-person shooter, maybe? Let's find out. Other War is a surprising mashup of tower defense and bullet hell games. Build and manage fortifications to defend the gate of heaven against the hordes of hell while soaring over the battlefields as Defender Angel. The Defender Angel. Not just a Defender. The Defender Angel. Sorry, I apologize. And meet the monsters in direct combat. This game actually looks like something I'd probably like. This one, in fact, I will probably be playing very soon on my own and see if it's worth doing a video on. Anyway, 50 mostly positive reviews. It was released a couple years ago. Developed by Cantel. Is it Cantel or Canti? Cantel Collective. Published by Untold Tales and Hyperstrange. Kind of curious. How does the two publishers work? Is that because they're different areas? Anyway, it looks like nothing I've ever played before. Oh, goodness. That's probably not true, honestly. I played Tower Defense recently. Where are we with Steam Deck compatibility? It is unknown. And it is available on Windows only and is only $5.99. So if this one looks good to you, it might be one to pick up. All right, we're a little bit over halfway through the mystery bundle. Well, this will break us into the halfway point, or past the halfway. What am I saying? Let's just keep going. Desert Child Deluxe Edition, which I think I already have. Desert Child Deluxe Edition. Deluxe editions basically mean that you get the game in the OST. Just so you know, that's generally what that means. See? Desert Child and Desert Child soundtrack. All right. Let's get going. You're a hungry young hoverbike racer who needs to get off Earth before it explodes. EXPLO. I'm not going to do that anyway. Hunt bounties, throw races, and do whatever you can to get to Mars and win the Grand Prix. And this game I've run into before. I believe I activated. I don't know if I have any playtime on it. Well, we'll find out in a minute. It was developed by Oscar Brittain. Classy. And published by Akubara Games. Yeah, it's already in my Steam library. And going down, it's Steam Deck verified, so that's good. Available on Windows, Mac, and of course, the good old Steam OS. $11.99. Actually, I have to correct it with the deluxe edition. It's really $17.98. Have we run into anything that was on sale today? All right, game number 7 of the Mystery Gem Game Bundle. Locked in My Darkness. I think I might have this one too. I'll have to confirm that one. Locked in My Darkness, a tense atmospheric descent into psychological horror. Trapped in a place where reality fades and fear takes hold, sitting on 39 mostly positive reviews, which really isn't enough to determine whether it's a good game or not. You need at least 100. I've said this before, but you should at least have 100 and ideally more. But, hey, this is an indie game and not a lot of people have heard of it. So this is what you do a bundle for, to try it out without paying the full price of the game. Anyway, yeah, released back in 2022, so it's, it's a few years old. Developed by the Blue Sagi team, a spin-off of the Blue Man Group. It's not. Quit being gullible. Come on. Published by Indie.io. Similar to Resident Evil and Outer Wilds. I somehow doubt it's really... I suppose. Maybe Resident Evil in a way. I don't think there's any shooty bang bang. It's more puzzle based. Anyway, let's scroll down here. Unknown Steam Deck compatibility. This is kind of a bummer. Available on Windows and Steam OS. Looky at that! It's on sale. Usually $5.99. It's now down to $3.29. So just throw that in the cart. Anyway, this is a horror game, so let me know if you're interested in having me live stream this one on Halloween, because I'll be doing a Halloween special during the day on the 31st. Game number 8 of the Mystery Gem Game Bundle. Zetzillions. Okay, I like the cover. Not sure what kind of game that might be. Zetzillions. Zetzillions is a single-player roguelike deck builder where you can use your cards to make freakish combinations and explode entire planets. Big bada boom. Let's see. What do we... It actually looks kind of interesting. This is not a genre that I generally care for. It's one of my weird things. I prefer not physical style games as video games. But that's my crazy thing. I'm going to say that I really like the art style in this, and I might give it a try because it looks like it might be a bit of fun. Anyway, 609 very positive reviews, so yeah, that backs that idea of trying it out. Released in 2024, developed by Ota Iman Studios, and published by Raw Fury. Going down, it's similar to Balatro and He Is Coming. I like He Is Coming, by the way. I might do a video on that. I gave it like a quick try, and I was like, oh, this is cool. We should probably do this as a live stream. All right. Steam Deck playable, if that does it for you. Available on Windows only, and it's $9.99. Game number 9 of the Mystery Gem Game Bundle is Rocket Rats. That's a great name. It's Rocket Rats. Rocket Rats is a survivors-like game where you defeat cheese-based astral bodies in space as a rat. Clear waves of... Oh, yeah, that looks like something I'd want to play. Anyway, clear waves of enemies, collect cheese, upgrade your gear, and conquer the moon. I will conquer the moon. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing this one. It was released in 2024, developed by Gaganfree, and published by Gaganfee. I added a Gaganf? Maybe. 1,241 overwhelmingly positive reviews. Yep. It looks promising. Similar to Megabonk and The Binding of Isaac. Steam Deck verified. All this turns it into a game I'm probably going to try out. $5.99. Again, see, here's another reason why it's nice to watch, because if this looks like a game that's interesting to you, you can get it for less than the cost of the bundle and definitely have it. All right. That does look good. Let's go on. And the final game of the Fanatical Mystery Gem Bundle is the Dark Side Detective Deluxe Edition, which I'm pretty sure I already have this game. And our last game is the Dark Side Detective. Grab your trench coat, tune your sixth sense, and join the Dark Side Division as they investigate the outright bizarre, the downright dangerous, and the confusing cases of Twin Lakes. Flesh-hungry tentacles, mafia and zombies, and the occasional missing sock. Oh, almost made a critical reading error there. Are no match for the Dark Side Detective. 1,911 very positive reviews, which means it's very likely a good game. Developed by Spooky Doorway, published by Acupara Games, and it's from 2017. And yeah, it's one of those point and click games. I haven't really had time to check it out. I don't think I've got no playtime on it. This is one that if you're interested in having me do it during the Halloween live stream, let me know. But anyway, scrolling down here, it is Steam Deck verified, which is good. And it's available on Windows, Mac, and the Steam OS. And again, I will get the proper price for this in the bundle, and I will add it to the spreadsheet, which, by the way, we're going to hit in just a moment, because this right here is the last game of this bundle. And here we are with the final numbers for the Mystery Gem Bundle. 2025 least expensive game was Locked in My Darkness at $3.29. Usually $5.99 was on sale. Otherwise, it would have been Other War at $5.40. Most expensive game was Alchemy Story, which is the first one I picked up at $19.99. So I think that's probably the lowest high we've had in quite a while. This bundle started out really strong and kind of went down over time, but I didn't think anything was particularly bad, to be honest. Let's see, the total was 111.49. Let's see how it did versus some of the other bundles. A very positive bundle, 140.70. Mystery box bundle was mutilated by sales at 38.32, but pre-sale price was 152. 142 for the summer mystery bundle. The mystery egg bundle, 111.90. So 111.90, 111.49. So this is actually the lowest total value bundle I've had. It's not my least favorite out of them, though it's not my number one pick. It's got some games I'm interested in, especially early on. We've got Alchemy Story, which looked kind of interesting. It's possible I might play it, even though it's out of my genre generally. Golf versus Zombies, I'm absolutely gonna play. Survivor Cells will definitely get a play. Let's see what else. Actually, Otherworld looked pretty darn good. Zetzillions didn't look bad. Rocket Rats is definitely gonna get played. So there's a lot of games in here that I'm very likely to play versus some other ones. There was also an abnormal amount of games that I already had, so that kind of balances it out. All in all, I'd say, I liked this one. It was worth it, but it was, kind of a mixed result for me. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments down below. Also, hey, if you got something really good in the bundle, let me know about that, because it's always nice to see, I've gotten some comments and some people have gotten some really good stuff in there, and people who've gotten not so good stuff, but that's fine. Either way, those comments are fine, as long as they're, as long as they're respectful and honest and truthful. I have no problem with that. I mean, people need to know, if you didn't have a good experience, they need to know that, and if they did, they need to know that. You need to know if you had a good experience. That's true, but they do. Anyway, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.
The ultra low prices trick me to take the dive. A bundle of games to make me feel alive. Spinning the wheel, a mad chance roulette. What kind of games will my kind of luck get? It's adrenaline rush, a spin of the wheel. Mystery bundles give the most terrible thrill. Hoping for treasure, not desperate despair. Gambling for games is a sordid affair. An alien shooter, or mad crazy race, or maybe a soldier in the deepest of space. The wheel keeps turning with a wicked grin. A digital jackpot, will I ever win? It's adrenaline rush, a spin of the wheel. Mystery bundles give the most terrible thrill. Hoping for treasure, not desperate despair. Gambling for games is a sordid affair. Oh, bundle gods, I plead and I pray. Don't give me a game I'll just toss away. Spare me from visual novels in this sad grim dance. Just one more hit game, give me a chance. A zombie invasion, or puzzles I missed, from bargain bin fright to to the top of the list. I hold my breath as reveal the codes. Will it be diamond or only fool's gold?